Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Up Next. Man, I don't come back with another video. Hey, man, say, man, look, LeBron James on this optimal way to play with Luka. My bad, y'all. On Mind the Game podcast. Shout out to the Mind Game podcast, yo. Without LeBron and them, bro, this video wouldn't be possible. So make sure y'all go support them.
To start by talking about two of the greatest point forwards of all time. Right? Two guys that can dominate a game with the ball in their hands, scoring, passing, rebounding, whatever they want. Two computer processors, right? But you can't both have the ball.
Right.
Right? So what I've been impressed with is, and Luka too, and I think you've
Excuse me. We got pounds all on the counter.
And I'd like to start by talking about two of the greatest point forwards of all time. Right? Two guys that can dominate a game with the ball in their hands, scoring, passing, rebounding, whatever they want. Two computer processors, right? But you can't both have the ball.
Right.
Right? So what I've been impressed with is, and Luka too, and I think you started down this path with Austin, in that you started empowering him. You started like picking more spots, saying like, I don't need to control everything. As we feel in the heart of our career, you feel like we can't lose, I can't give the game away. When it comes down the stretch, I'm gonna make every decision, right? So empowering your teammates is important, especially when you're 22.
Absolutely.
Right? So what I've been impressed with everybody, but in particularly you, is your ability to be a spacer, a cutter, a screener, a short roller, a quick decision maker. Like that to me is where your team offensively can reach an incredible height and not think, looking back at me, why did we even think like two primary ball handlers? Can you expound on like how you are approaching this process?
I'm very smart when it comes to the game of basketball.
That's not even a question.
No.
The habits, right? It's not the intelligence. I know you see it, do everything. The habit of saying like, I'll be a cutter.
Yeah.
I'll be a screener. I'll be a space. Let me just
space. I will be, when I know that it's for the betterment of the team and for ultimately for us to reach our rim, I'm able to adapt to whatever position that needs to be done. And in this case, understanding how great Luka is, how on the rise Austin is, I can do things that affect the game still that benefits our team. And like you said, you know, being able to come up and set a pick and roll where it's a switch league, you know, and but to be able to pick and slip or pick and hit the short roll. Now, what I do best is even more unlocked. So you're giving me a pocket pass, and now I'm playing the 4-on-3 game.
Right, 100%.
I'm playing the 4-on-3 game where I have, you know, I've gotten the ball from Luka in the pocket or AR in the pocket. Now I get to read and decide what these three defenders are going to guard me with the ball, two guys in the corner and a big and a dunker or small and a dunker. I'm gonna pick you apart. You know, instead of always having to be at the head of the play, and now all eyes are on me, and it's a 5-on-5 game. You know, or you know, being when Luka's ability to manipulate a defense,
distort the defense. Yeah,
if you put two on him, and now when the ball is swung to me, and I'm going against a closeout, which is it doesn't happen much. You know. In my career,
staying home. For 22 years.
Right, for 22 years, to get eyes on someone else for a change, and then I'm catching it on the backside with a live dribble, or I'm cutting through traffic. You know, it's.
But like one of the highest forms of intelligence is also knowing what your sacrifice needs to be.
Yeah.
Right, and it's an insult to you, but like there has been examples in our league where great players playing with other great players like to your turn, my turn.
Yeah.
Right, immediately. You were bought into, I'm not just standing over here in the parking lot waiting for Luka to do his thing. I'm going to eat off of him, and I'm going to create for him. And seeing you do that right away is such a great example of how to play the game, how to play the game the right way, in a way that you haven't done for the majority of 22 years.
Yeah.
Nasty, y'all. Shout out to Mind the Game podcast next video.